Hey guys, Brian Haywood here. Welcome back to my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel. And today this is part 2 in our little series where I'm on the hunt for a face covering that is beard friendly. So a beard mask, whatever you want to call them. So last time we talked about one from Etsy shop, the Sammy G collection. Went over that one. Today we're going to talk about, in general, a neck gaiter. Gaiter, and I'm not exactly sure where that name came from. If anybody knows, put it in the comments for me. But the first time I seen them was several years ago. I seen them like for fishermen, and it's really to keep the sun off of your neck. So now I've also seen a lot of people wear these. So I went ahead and ordered some, and it was a couple months ago. I just picked up some generic ones off of Amazon. So it took a couple months because everything was out of stock because everybody was going to trying to buy up a lot of different face coverings. So I got a 3-pack here. I think it was like $17.99. It came in, and I actually went one step further because I saw some that had ear holes or ear loops in it. So I wanted to get that because I thought maybe the gravity wouldn't make it fall down as much. So I've got them, and let me put this on and I'll kind of show you how it works, and we can kind of talk about the pros and the really one big con that I want to make sure to get across to you guys. See what I can do with this thing. It takes just a few seconds to get it right with the ear holes in it. Come on, ear. Come on, little ear. All right. So there we go. The good thing is gravity is not going to take over. It's not just going to fall down randomly. All right. And if you want to just pull it down, you can pull it down, pull it back up whenever you need to. It does cover, at least my entire beard, right? It also covers the back of your neck. But in one way, it feels like you're getting ready to rob a bank and you've got like pantyhose and you pull it all over because it's, it's depends on the brand, but it feels tight. And especially with my big mustache is the issue I had. It's because you're also getting like a steam clean, right? Because you're breathing out and this thing's steaming up everything. So it's like you're getting the steam on your beard and your mustache, and it's pressing against it. So instead of allowing it to kind of lay there on the ledge of my big mustache, it's pushing it right in my mouth. And there's that, and you can't really fidget with it because you're not supposed to touch your face. But that's the issue for me. They do have some other designs, not on neck gaiters, but maybe some of the other ones that I'll show you where it kind of arches up here over your nose and it like creates a little pouch here. So I don't know if that would be better for mustaches or not. The other issue is that it's fogging up my glasses, but that's got nothing to do with beards. But if you notice, you can hear me very well. It's very easy to breathe in, and that brings up the biggest con. This stuff is not made out of cotton. The CDC guidelines, if you're talking about protection from spreading your germs to somebody else, possibly, or the coronavirus, some of that stuff, CDC guidelines says it needs to be multi-layers of cotton, all right, which is what you get on the last one that I went over. You got multi-layers of cotton there, lots of protection from spreading germs. I can breathe out here and feel it on my hand. I guess there is a way, if you're really concerned about it, you want to use this style, you can kind of like double it up and that kind of thing. But it does not meet CDC recommendation guidelines for making masks. So just kind of keep that in mind. However, if you want to just have a face covering because you're trying to do whatever, or you're trying to keep the sun off the back of your neck, this would be a good option. All right, so I wore it a couple hours the past 2 days for some of the stuff I had to do. And so the steam I was talking about, you kind of get the steam clean. It's, this gets very hot in the summertime, even though it's kind of made out of a silk material. It's because it covers everything up. It's all enclosed. Let me pull that down and see if I can fix this mustache back. Luckily, the mustache kind of bounces back pretty easily. It just has to kind of get the moisture out of it, and it kind of goes back. I haven't really tried it with a bunch of like stronghold mustache wax or anything like that because it's just pressing against it, and it just pushes it right in my mouth. Very aggravating. The other thing that steam does, and this kind of style, it's almost like a wave cap. Some of the African Americans, their hairstyle, they've got curly hair and they wear a wave cap, and that creates these waves. All right, you kind of get that, at least I do on my beard. My beard's a little bit curly anyway, so at the end of the day, when I took this off, it really does control the flyaways. The flyaways are gone, but I do get some waves, and kind of natural waves. I don't really like a wave right here on the white stripe, but it had some nice little ripple waves on the side, which worked very well. My doggy's barking again. So my dog just about ate the delivery driver, but I think everybody's okay. Anyway, as I was saying, between the material pressing against my beard, it controlled the flyaways, but it also kind of created kind of natural waves on it. It's similar to, and your beard may not be like this, mine is. Sometimes when I get up in the morning, sometimes it's like you just lay on it just right, and between the heat and everything else, it's like your beard is like perfect, or maybe one side's perfect where you've slept on it. So it's kind of like that, but it doesn't put huge dips in your beard like a surgical mask would, and we talked about that a little bit last time. So it's got pros and cons. It's very breathable, and in fact too breathable for spreading germs, in my opinion, unless you double it up, something like that, because it's made out of some sort of silk kind of thing. It does control the flyaways. It does protect your beard from dust and sun on your neck and all of that. So kind of take the good with the bad. It's got the ear holes in it, which I like. It's a little bit aggravating, but once you get it in place, you don't have to worry about it falling down when you walk and having to keep putting it back over your nose and that kind of thing. So that's design number 2, video number 2. We're going to do at least a couple more. I've got a couple more different designs to show you, and maybe at the end we'll do a big wrap up and see which ones may be my perfect beard mask. All right, anyway, I appreciate, is that a word? Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next video.